How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time. This is not my full-time job. It's been really busy, so just bear with me. I put videos out when I can, but in today's video we got a super exciting one today. We are going to be installing the ultra rare 2024 plus Subaru Impreza GU STI exclusive axleback exhaust.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody, calm down.
So here we have it, guys. This is the STI exclusive STI exhaust for the 2024 plus Subaru Impreza. This is something I've been trying to get for a very long time. This is something you cannot get in the States. At one point you could, but now it's strictly Japan.
Overnight parts from Japan.
We'll put it on my tab at Harry's.
Now, yes, this is another exhaust video. I'm currently running the nameless quad exhaust. I made a video on that. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check that out. But here's like a little year update of that exhaust. The build quality, sound quality still sounds really good. My only issue with this exhaust system seems as of late, within like the past 2 to 3 months. I'll throw up some B-roll. The exhaust has actually shifted over. Now, when I first installed it, the exhaust was kind of off kilter, like it wasn't lining up properly. Kind of lets me know that it didn't seem to have a 6th gen Impreza to test fit this exhaust on, because I've seen this problem posted kind of everywhere with the nameless quad fitment with this generation of Impreza. It's always been off kilter to the left. That just tells me that they probably didn't use a test car when developing this exhaust system. Now, as I was saying, past few months, it's actually shifted over more to where it's actually making contact with the plastic. Now, when I start to turn the car on, it has a little exhaust rattle now because it's bumping up against that plastic. I'll show you some B-roll. There's nothing really I can do. I've changed out the exhaust hangers. I've loosened it up. I've tried to adjust it. There really is no adjustment for this axleback exhaust. It just kind of is what it is. So this is kind of a remedy for that, just getting a whole new exhaust. It's really starting to irritate me now, but I'm just being transparent with you guys. It's time to change it up for 2026. Now, let's get into terms of pricing. I told you earlier, this is straight from Japan. Now, in this current climate, this day and age that we currently live in, I'm filming January 12th, 2026. When this came in, I was slapped with a $450 tariff charge to get this exhaust out of customs. I'm kind of just finding every STI part that I can and putting it on this car. So original pricing came out to, with taxes and everything, $1150.
What? But wait! There's more!
Now, tacking on that additional tariff charge when it comes into the States, another $450. I paid a total of $1,600 for an axleback exhaust.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Ridiculous. However, it's extremely worth it to me because this is something that I've been wanting for a very long time. It's been, like I said, it's been super hard to find. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and slap this on the car. Installation is going to be exactly the same as the nameless install. We got 2 bolts, 3 hangers. That's it. Let's run it. So coming down below, first thing we're going to be working on is the actual STI garnish that came with the exhaust. This is going to tie it in so nicely and give it a nice, super crisp, clean look. So they went ahead and provided us all these little stencils to place on the bumper. I'm assuming we're going to be doing some cutting, so just be aware of that. We'll see where the steps go, but we may have to do some cutting. Now we have our stencil all mocked up. Now the instructions are in Japanese, so I'm just kind of going off of pictures, try and interpret what it's saying. So I was able to download a Google Translate app. You can take pictures and it'll translate the words on there. So after going through it, the first few steps, before doing the template, we need to remove the actual exhaust. We got our template up, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the axle back and we'll continue on with the garnish. Alright guys, so after we have the exhaust completely off, going through translation, now what we're going to do is, I'll try and bring you guys in close so you can see the templates, but there are specific points, 4 points, that they want us to not drill out, but begin drilling. Alright guys, so after drilling out our 4 holes, come to find out you do need, for this bottom 2, it calls for you to use a M3 drill bit. I've never seen that before. I don't have that. I'm not going to go to the store to get it. So what I'm going to do is drill it out till this screw can go all the way through. After that, we're going to be taking an air saw, which I don't have, and essentially cutting out the template that is marked right here. I don't have an air saw, so we are going to be using an angle grinder. We'll see how it works. This is for metal, so it should have no problem cutting through plastic.
I don't like where this is going.
Not gonna lie, that felt pretty painful to do, cutting into my only 2-year-old car.
Ooh, that's kind of small. Yikes.
However, it's just plastic. Besides, the trade-off, it'll look pretty sick.
Nice.
Now you're gonna take one of the provided brackets, take one of the provided weld nuts, stick it through underneath, and essentially, it's going to be sitting in here like this. We're going to be using these heat shield screws that are right here that you can see. It's going to be sitting like this, up against the screw, garnish, and then bolt goes in right there, straight into the weld nut. That's pretty much it. It's going to be fairly straightforward, fairly simple. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prep the plastic. It involves taking some isopropyl alcohol, cleaning off the area around, because on the back of our garnish we have some 3M stick-on tape to help with the adhesion. Now we're going to go ahead and take our screws, mock up our garnish, and start sticking them through the holes and making sure everything lines up the way it's supposed to. And we can start screwing the screws into the weld nuts. So with that out of the way, installing our brand new STI exhaust. This company provided us with new flange and exhaust bolts as well as a new gasket. All Subaru OEM genuine parts. That's insane. Love it. It's like I'm putting on a piece of artwork. And there we have it, guys. That is the installation complete of the true STI axleback exhaust for the 2024 plus Subaru Impreza GU. Now installation, pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. The garnish with the muffler, it just ties everything in so nicely. The single exit, I wasn't sure I was going to be a fan of the single exit because I love a quad look on hatchbacks. It just seems to look really good, especially on the 3rd gen, like I said earlier.
So good and tasty.
But man, it far exceeded my expectations. It looks really, really cool. I think it sits up a little bit higher, and it definitely felt a lot lighter than the Nameless that I just took off. So if you like what you saw, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Wow.